You alright guys, it's CapgunTom here, and today I'm going to look at price bumping and how you can avoid it to make sure you don't get done by it. But first off, I'd like to show you this quickly. A little trade offer I did. Now I'm not all that good at trade offers, I barely make any money off them, so this is probably the best I've ever made. Quite easily. I made about 28k on it, which was pretty cool. So what I did was I trade offered on a Team of the Year Sergio Ramos. I offered him a Team of the Year Casillas, an Eden Hazard, which I bought for 2k, and a Zoko, who looks like he could be a decent bronze player, but in reality he doesn't actually sell at all. I couldn't sell him about 3 or 4 run-throughs at 150 start price. So I go off and play my game, came back, and yep, someone's accepted the offer. I was pretty happy because I put so many offers in. What you'll probably see at the end of the video is my trade pile or my watch list absolutely full of trade offers. Like you can see already, like I was trying to get Thiago Silva before, and that just wasn't going down, so I ended up giving up on him and trying to get Sergio Ramos. And so this just shows how many attempts it can take to get a card when you're trying to trade offer across. I mean, like that wasn't like the most crazy deal, and I'll just show you how good a deal it was. Obviously, the lowest buy it now on the market for a Casillas is 500,000, and the lowest buy it now on the market for Team of the Year Ramos is, I think, about 530k at the time. That was, and I know that Ramos is worth quite a lot more than Casillas anyway. It's quite hard to shift Casillas. He doesn't seem to want to sell. So there you can see the two Ramoses for 530k each. So that's pretty cool. Right, now let's get on to what I actually wanted to look at in this episode, and that's price bumping. Now, a lot of you are probably wondering, what is price bumping? Some of you may have already fallen victim to price bumping, and I'm just going to explain to you what it is so that you can avoid it happening to you in the future. Right, effectively what happens is someone has 2 accounts on FIFA Ultimate Team. They put a player that's worth a lot of money, like for example this informed Thiago Silva, which has buy nows of about 799,000 there, 801, but I think they go for about 700,000. They put them up for a start price of 150, and they basically let a bidding war ensue when it gets down to like the last 15 seconds. Now people on the web app can just click once and it will confirm the bid. And on like a console, you have to obviously confirm your bid, so it's a lot harder for them to trick you. But what they effectively do is they get a bidding war started, and people will just be sat there on their web app just going click, 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 min bidding all the time, just raising the bid up, just hoping that they can get it for cheap. Now what will happen is the person will be watching their own auction, and they will on their other account they will smash in a huge bid to bump the price right up, like well above what the card's actually worth. So you can see on this one that I found, he ended up having a finished price of 992,000 coins. I actually have a video of it actually happening live, so I'll show you in a second after I've explained how it works. So they bump the price well up, and they're hoping that someone will just absent-mindedly click and end up accidentally bidding the next minimum bid on top of their bid, which will sell their card for an extra 300,000 or something, or however much they're going to be trying to make. Like on this one, he was trying to make 290,000 or something on one card. So basically you might be wondering, well, surely if he does that he's going to get crippled by tax every time he does it. I mean, it can't work every time, can it? Well, that's what I thought of it originally, until someone explained to me how it works. What they do is they send a trade offer with just any old card before this all starts, and when their bid is like counting down, if they don't get another bid on top of it, they just go into the what are they called, the offers, and just accept their own offer. So that means that they then just trade offer the card across, don't lose any money on tax, and they can then just send it back and do the whole process again and just do it over and over again to get some money, or hopefully get some money for themselves. But I'm going to explain to you, there's a couple of ways to work out like if it's a price bumped item rather than just something that's, you know, on the market legitimately. So here we go. The first thing that you'll notice is that it has a start price of 150. Now that immediately is a giveaway for me. Like if it's got a start price of 150 coins on a like a card like this that's going to be worth like well over like 500,000 coins, then it's definitely a target for price bumpers. They're also, I see a lot of them in 4-1-2-1-2 because that's the most searched for formation, so they want their people to find their card, and so there's more people watching it. So if it's a 150 start price 4-1-2-1-2 card, definitely be very wary of it. And the most obvious thing is if you actually go into the history of the card, you can see how many owners it's got. Now this one's only got 15, but this card's not been out all that long, so you might have only just started with it. But if I go and show you another one that has been price bumped, if I can find it, I know that there's at least 2 or 3. Here we go, here's another one. Quickly click on him. Yeah, again 15 owners, not that many, but yeah, here's one, another one that we can have a look at. 12 owners. So they're not millions of owners, but some of them, you know, have owners of like 100 or so like owners on them. So, you know, that's what you really want to watch out for. See, that's what the price really that they're expiring for, about 730k. So so that's a really obvious giveaway. So what I'd suggest is if you ever see a card that's got a start price of 150 and you know, looks like it might be a price bump target, just, you know, be very careful when you're bidding because you don't want to get conned. Now, what can we do about price bumpers? Well, there's not much as individuals that we can do really, except other than go and report their club name to the forums, and I mean hopefully EA will do something about it because it's really not on that they're doing stuff like this, because they could be robbing people of like hundreds of thousands of coins in one go just by an accidental button click. So the one thing that you can do is if you get a whole bunch of your mates, if you just want to, you know, troll them and get on their nerves, what you can do is you can get a whole bunch of mates together and you can find a card that you all know is going to be price bumped, because there's certain clubs like this guy I see all the time, P9U6TTRD54E. I see his cards all the time on the market that he's price bumping. So if you and your mates find one, what you can do is you can load your trade pile up with bronze cards and you can send him, like when it gets to 15 seconds, you can all send him a whole load of trade offers, so that when he tries to accept his own offer, there's going to be too many for him to find his own offer, so that he'll either, the best scenario would be he accepts one of your trade offers because you've sent exactly the same card as him, but that's not likely to happen. The second best scenario is he can't find his own trade offer, and then he loses what? If he's bidding like 959,000 on a card, he's going to lose about 50,000 in tax. So that's the second best scenario that you can get from this technique, and obviously that's pretty much all you can do other than reporting them. So I'm going to quickly start up the video of an actual live price bumping. Right, so here you can see we got the countdown going on. We got 450,000 bid. We know it's going to go for more because they'll never expire for that much unless there's just no one watching it. Anyway, you can go, people just happily bidding on it, you know, quite quickly the bids are going up, less than like 6 or 7 seconds between each bid. You can see there someone pushing it up even more, and someone just automatically bidding against him. So you can still see just keeps going up and up and up, and the price bump is going to wait until they're just like in a frenzy of bidding. So they're just going to keep bidding and bidding and bidding, and they just not really looking at what they're doing. And then, as you can see, any second now, the bid is going to go from what, 600,000 or something, all the way up to like, so here we go, there's 600,000, and then it's just going to go rocket up to like 900,000. So that's the price bumper there, putting in his bid, hoping that someone will now not be looking at what the bid is and just click the button. But clearly he's not got lucky this time. No one's bid after him, so he'll just accept the trade offer and send it back to his other club and then send it back again later. So guys, I hope this is being useful to you. Definitely don't get suckered. If in doubt, be very careful when you're bidding, and I guess I'll see you all next time.